Router on a stick is a simple way to connect different groups of devices on the same network, with just one physical connection between the switch and router. In this setup, the switch is divided into VLANs. This helps keep groups like employees and guests separate for security and organization. Instead of using a separate cable for each VLAN, a single cable connects the switch to the router. On this cable, the switch sends all VLAN traffic to the router using special tags. These tags identify which VLAN each data packet belongs to. The router is set up with virtual sub-interfaces. Each one has an IP address in its VLAN and handles traffic for that specific VLAN. The router uses these sub-interfaces to allow devices in different VLANs to communicate with each other. Each sub-interface acts as the default gateway for the devices in its VLAN. This method is often used in small networks because it is cost-effective and doesn't require special switches. Use with caution if you have a busy or growing network. All communication between VLANs go through the router. This means that if there is a lot of traffic, the router can become a bottleneck. In this first of a two-part episode of Cisco Tech Talk, I'll explain how the router on the stick method works and how to configure it next. This is a diagram of the setup. I'll create VLAN 10 with an IP address of 172.19.10.1 assigned to the sub-interface. I'll also create VLAN 20 with an IP address of 172.19.20.1 assigned to the router's sub-interface. I'll start with the configurations on the router using a RV260W. VLAN 1 is set as the default VLAN and will be used for management purposes. There are a few other VLANs already created. To add a VLAN, go to the VLAN settings page, click on the plus button. Give the VLAN an ID and name. Make sure that IP routing or inter-VLAN routing is enabled. Select the DHCP server so that devices in the VLAN automatically receive their IP addresses. The IP for this VLAN is initially generated, but you can edit it to match your network plan. I'll change VLAN 10 so that the interface IP ends in 10.1. The DHCP pool adjusts accordingly. After clicking apply, the new VLAN is created. To create another VLAN, follow the same process. Click the plus button, assign the VLAN ID, name it, and make sure inter-VLAN routing is enabled. I'll make the VLAN 20 sales and edit the interface IP for VLAN 20 to end in 20.1. Select DHCP server as well. The DHCP pool updates. Click apply. At this point, on my network, both VLAN 10 and 20 exist on the router. Their sub-interfaces, 172.19.10.1 and 172.19.20.1 are set up, just as shown in the network diagram. In the VLAN assignment section, you'll see VLAN 10 and 20 are tagged on the LAN ports, while VLAN 1 remains untagged for management purposes. Once these changes are made, click the red blinking Save button and then apply. Great! The router configuration is set. Click the link in the description for part 2, where I'll demonstrate the switch side of the setup. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.